It's actually not amazing, but I do get what can I say? When I was a little kid growing up in the 1950s, and I've mentioned this before, when my parents brought in the first black and white TV set, I mentioned to them that this TV, get the TV, throw it in the dumpster fire, please. That's nothing but programming. They're snake oil salesmen. And this was particularly true when it came to advertisements, which you know what revenue agents are, right? They're inverters. So who wants to listen to an inverter that's trying to steal our energy, but trying to convince us that we need them, right? When it's dead, okay? Bless their hearts, so because what it means is that we're selling you stuff, which is really selling us stupidity, as if we don't know any better, that why they're selling us what we're selling us, which is poison. Right? So here I am as a little kid, anytime that a commercial ever came on, right, it's like, get rid of that. That's an inverter. I don't want to experience inverters. Right? So when they came out with the remotes, it's like, get rid of that. Change the channel. Okay, so now that was during the TV set days. You know, people were paying attention to TV set days because you understood, because this is how it works. Viewers, you know what a viewer is, right? Your screen, your TV screen, your projection screen, your holographic screen. So what happens is they realize that without our energy, they go out of business. That's why they're always selling us stuff. Because you can see, and this is how it worked, like, for example, Bill O'Reilly, who had, and this is how they break it down by age, right? How many viewers do we have? Now, you understand how the scan, where they get all their data. Hey, we got 20 million viewers between 6 o'clock in the evening and 8 o'clock that listen to our programming, right? Because they're running these programs in the background, right? Because they don't know any better. They simply don't know. They're not awake. They don't realize how this works between inverters and accelerators that are running high-speed servers. And so in order for them to operate, to pay their light bill, they need to get that energy from us, and that's why they're inverters. Okay? That's called an inverted state of mind. And so the only way that they can pay their light bill is if we give them the energy in order to run that TV set. Because what happens if the viewers go down on, say, a particular channel? You see it all throughout the 50s and 60s. Oh, they canceled that show. You're not seeing that show on TV. How come? Because the ad revenues, the people that are selling us poison, realize that nobody's listening to that. So the more people that are watching the program, what happens? The more revenue ads that you begin to see selling us stuff. So you can actually measure this on a planetary motherboard, okay, between inverters and accelerators, okay, between who's using their energy to experience, the numbers go up, which are the viewers, and the revenue goes up. And that's why you can look at all the channels that are up and the ones that have the most amount of subscribers that are pulling the most money, which are the inverters. So all they did was say, listen, we're gonna scale up the communication. Now we don't need TV sets anymore. We'll just give everybody cell phones and laptops and PCs and do the same thing. So this is why, for example, you can always tell higher subscribers, more ads, right? So you can see how this works, for example, on the difference between inverters and accelerators by those that have the lowest form of subscribers, like my channel, right? They're not going to be selling anything on my channel, right? Why? Because there are not as many subscribers. And you can see how that works between one and the other when you do the math. Between minus / the plus to experience zero, which is known as the first core. the Akasha core, which is the core of creation, which is the first expression. The first expression of creation is what love is. That's the first flame. That's lighting yourself on fire. That's eternal spirit of fire, because eternal spirit of fire does not hold on to one electron. And that's the highest server there is. That's who we're with. That's the one we're with. No commercials. We're not selling nothing. We're giving away energy at the highest rate of speed. That's what a high-speed server is. Yeah. Have a great day. Bye now.